Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong. Feeling that I don't belong. Walking around, some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny how it... Well, howdy there, pluckers. I was Saw Things again with another hopefully interesting lesson for you. Another classic song from the Carpenters, of course, Rainy Days and Mondays. Standard tuning, I am doing it with a capo on the 1st fret. That puts us into the same key as the original record version, okay? So you'll be able to play along with the Carpenters if you so wish to, with the capo on the 1st fret, okay? By all means, if you don't want to use a capo, just take it off and just use the same chords I'm about to show you without the capo, okay? So, the introduction starts off on a B minor. You can play a simple B minor or a bar chord B minor, whichever is more suitable to yourself, okay? Do, 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 do. And second chord is a G major 7. The way I'm playing it is a 4-fingered diagonal chord, as you can see. First finger, 2nd fret, top E string. 2nd finger, 3rd fret from the capo on the 2nd string. 3rd finger is 4th fret from the capo on the 3rd string, and pinky is playing the 5th fret from the capo on the 4th string. 4 down to 1. Not playing the 5th string, I'm not playing the 6th string, okay? The other versions of it, I'll give you some options on this one because I know some of you don't like this shape. Another version is just to put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the top E string and your 2nd finger on the bottom E string on the 3rd fret from the capo. Okay, and lean this 2nd finger in towards the 5th string so the back of this 2nd finger is resting on the 5th string, the A string. I'm muting the 5th string so you don't hear the 5th string when you strum the chord. All 6 strings, because the 5th string should be muted, okay, like dead, okay? So this finger is leant in a bit, okay? You can, if you want, also add your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. But that's an optional one as well. You could just use 2 fingers, or you can use 3 fingers. Whichever you like the sound of, you're going to use that shape. So, the way I play it is so the options are 2 fingers or 3 fingers. Whichever suits you best, okay? Anyway, as long as it's a G major 7th, okay? So B minor to G major 7th. Then I've got 3 quick chords. That's an E minor 7th. All you need is 1 finger. 2nd finger I'm using 2nd fret of the 5th string, the A string, all 6 strings. Then an A chord to a D chord. So it's B minor to G major 7th, E minor 7th, A, D. Okay, so okay, then we go back to whichever G major 7th you decided to use. That's right. Then what we do is basically we take all our fingers off and we play an E minor 7th with A in the bass. Okay, so what we do is we play the open strings from 5 down to 1. Don't play the bottom E string. emphasise that A string open. So don't hit the bottom E string, just 5 down to 1, open strings. Okay, so from the beginning, do 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 do. Right, the next two chords are a G minor, an F sharp minor with A in the bass. So you've got an F sharp minor, second fret from the capo, bar the first 3 strings with your first finger, and then the 4th fret from the capo on the 4th string. I'm using my 3rd finger, and the 5th string is open. 5th string open, the A string is open, and I'm not playing the bottom E string. It's 5 down to 1. Okay, so now you've got do 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 do. And what I'm doing with this is I'm doing that F sharp minor with A in the bass to that open E minor 7th with A in the bass. Okay, and I'm playing that open A string, strumming the rest of the chord, this string open, 5, and then the rest of the strings open, 4 down to 1 open. And you alternate between this. You do that twice. Okay, so slowly from the beginning. Okay, then we're into the song. The first verse. First chord is a D. Okay, talking to myself, and we've got a bit of a walky bass here. So it's D. Then you need to put your pinky up to the 4th fret on the A string, from the 4th fret from the capo on the A string, and hit that note. So it's talking to myself. Right. Then what I do is I place, it's another D chord, but I have to change my fingering. Unless you're good at getting that pinky into the 3rd fret from the capo on the 5th string, you can do it that way as well. So talking about myself and feeling old. See that pinkies come from the 4th fret to the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Now you can if you can do that, that's fine. The other alternative is to play the D, then the D with the A string on the 4th fret. Then what I do is change the D shape. It's still a D chord, but instead of using these 2 fingers, use a single bar with your first finger across the first 3 strings, keeping that 3rd finger where it is. Okay, so you take these 2 fingers off and replace it with a bar with your first finger for top 3 strings, 2nd fret, and then this 2nd finger goes up to the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Okay, so now you've got. If you can get your pinky in, if you can get that pinky to move into the 3rd fret, you can do it like that. Or, like I said, change the D shape from that shape to that shape and use this 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th. Okay, then we go to a B7. Straightforward B7, hitting that 2nd on the 5th string, emphasise that note. So now we've got this. Talking to myself, I'm feeling low. Got that? Do it once more, slowly. Talking to myself, I'm feeling old. Okay. Now we go to an E minor 7, that's that single 2nd on the 5th again. up to an F sharp minor 7, bar chord on the 2nd fret, bar 2nd from the capo, 2nd fret bar, 4th fret from the capo on the 5th string there with your 3rd finger, F sharp minor 7th. So it's an E minor 7th to an F sharp major 7th, F minor 7th, so F sharp minor 7th. And then we play that G major 7th again, whichever way you want to do it. 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or this diagonal shape. And then back to the F sharp minor 7th again. So E minor 7th, F sharp minor 7th, G major 7th, back to the F sharp minor 7th. Okay? So from the beginning of the verse, talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing seems to fit. Okay, got that? So let's just do the whole thing up to that point, shall we? Including the intro. Right, here we go. Get the right note. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Right, verse. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Okay, got that so far? Right, then we go to a B minor. Hanging, B minor, bar chord, simple B minor's fine, or a B minor bar chord, right? Hanging around is the old G major 7th again, whichever version you're playing, okay? That one, or 2 fingers, 3 fingers, whatever, or diagonal. Right, so B minor to G major 7th, hanging around, and then we go another quick sequence of chords. Nothing to do but frown. That's that E minor 7th again, 2nd on the 5th, to the A, to the D, but this time there's a quick F sharp minor on it. So it's like nothing to do but frown. Okay, so the F sharp minor is a bar on the first 3 strings, 2nd fret, and then the 4th fret from the capo on the 5th string and the 4th string. Okay, so from the beginning of the verse, let's go from the beginning of the verse again. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Okay, so as far as we've got. Then we go to the F sharp E minor 7th again. Rainy days and Mondays always. So that's an E minor 7th. That's that single finger, whichever finger you want to use. 2nd fret, 5th string, all 6 strings. Rainy days and Mondays always is the E minor 7th with A in the bass again. Just 5 down to 1, all open strings. Don't play the bottom E string because you need to emphasise that 5th string. So it's E minor 7th, rainy days and Mondays, then the open strings always gets me. And then you do that F sharp minor with A in the bass again. Down to the open strings, 5 down to 1 again. Back to the F sharp minor with the A in the bass. And then we're into a second verse, okay? Which is exactly the same until we get to the very end of the second verse. Okay, so let's do the whole thing with 2 verses. I'll try and play it as slow as I can. Okay, so here we go. For intro and then verse 1 and hopefully verse 2. Okay, so get the right note. Do 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 do. Talking myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit, nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always gets me down. Second verse coming up. Nothing, sorry. All I do is cause the blues. Nothing's really wrong, feeling like I don't belong. Walking around, some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always gets me down. Right, and that's when it goes into the middle section, the middle eight, or the bridge section. Okay, and what you do on that, after you come out of that rainy days and Mondays always gets me, you do the F sharp minor with A in the bass down to the open strings, 5 down to 1, then back to the F sharp minor with A in the bass, and then your quick G minor. So you just put your, well, you can do simple G minor like that, and then a G, sorry, what am I talking about? F sharp minor to a G, an F sharp 7. So you come to that F sharp minor with A in the bass, coming out of always get me down. Back to the F sharp minor with A in the bass, and then a quick F sharp minor, stab, and then an F sharp 7 as an F sharp 2nd fret from the capo, major shape bar chord, and then so it's F sharp minor, and then the F sharp major with pinky off gives you this F sharp 7th. Okay, so it's it comes get me down. And then we go into a B minor 7, I think it actually, or B minor. Funny how it seems, but that's in part 2. Okay, we're going to that into part 2. Okay, so hopefully you've got that. Hopefully I didn't confuse you at the end there. So it's F sharp minor to F sharp 7, and then a B minor. Funny how it's so on. Okay, we'll come to that in the second part. Okay, so hopefully that'll give you a good insight into how to play the verses on this song. Okay, when we've done the bridge section, there's not a lot else in the song. That's mainly possibly a little bit at the end. It does change key. I will warn you, it does change key, but I'm not going to change key. I'm going to keep it into the same key, because it's one of those songs that on the guitar, if you change key, it's going to cause all sorts of mayhem on the fingerboard. Okay, so I think we best keep it in the same key. Okay, so thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you in part 2 for the bridge section and the outro. Okay, bye for now.